Tropical rainforests are tall, dense jungles that are located near the equator. Most are found in Latin America. We call them rainforests because of the high amounts of rainfall they get each year. The climate of a rainforest is very hot and humid, which is why there are not any found where we live in Ohio, unless you visit the Cleveland Metorparks Zoo. The zoo has created a man-made rainforest for us to visit so we can learn more about it and experience its beauty without having to go too far from home. The rainforest has 4 layers. These layers are home to many different kinds of plants and animals. The bottom layer is called the ground layer. The next layer up is the understory. After that comes the canopy, and the very top layer is the emergent layer. There are many different types of animals that live in the rainforest. Since the climate of the rainforest is so hot and humid, the animals that live there must learn to adapt to its climate. Each species of land animal has its own unique set of adaptations that help them to survive. The Indian-crested porcupine, for example, uses its mane of quills on its head and neck to scare away predators by raising its quills. The Malaysian chevrotan is also known as a mouse deer. The chevrotans have short, thin legs that help them keep a low profile and run close to the ground through the plants in order to lose those who hunt them. The giant anteater, seen here, does not have teeth because it eats only insects, such as ants and termites. When threatened, the giant anteater will sit up on their rear feet while swiping with their front claws and make a loud bellowing noise to scare away predators. Orangutans use trees as their defense, spending nearly all of their time up high, away from the predators on the ground. The rainforest is also home to some of the most beautiful and deadly snakes on Earth. These snakes are armed with dangerous poisons used in life-threatening situations, and their bright colors warn predators to stay away. Birds, such as parrots and the rosette spoonbill, are definitely not camouflage and can be easily spotted. However, these birds use their wings as a defense to fly away from predators on land. The tropical rainforest is home to more than just land animals. You may be surprised to learn that there are many aquatic animals that live in the rainforest too. What does aquatic mean? Aquatic is another way of saying water. The capybara is considered a rodent and usually spends much of its time in the water, especially when they feel threatened. Capybaras use the water as a defense to get away from their rainforest predators that may be hunting them. Do you see the capybaras? If you look closely, you will see them. These capybaras are camouflage. Their coloring helps them to blend into their environment and protect them from fierce predators. Otters live in lakes and slow-moving rivers in the forested areas. They spend much of their time in the water where they find fish to eat. Otters also have a special adaptation that allows them to live in the water. They have a protective coat of thick fur that is waterproof and keeps them dry even underwater. These aquatic otters do not have any animal threats to them. However, humans are their largest threat. Humans are destroying their home by cutting down large amounts of rainforest for farming and development. Tropical fish live in lakes, creeks, rivers, and swamps of the rainforest. Turtles and frogs also find their home on the rainforest floor, basking in the lakes and streams of the rainforest. The rainforest is also home to many nocturnal animals. Do you know what nocturnal means? Nocturnal animals sleep during the day and are active during the night. Nocturnal animals have special adaptations to help them survive in the dark. Many nocturnal animals have special eyes that see well in the dark. Other nocturnal animals have good hearing. Look closely at this porcupine. It is bright daylight out and he is sleeping. Some nocturnal animals, like bats, use echolocation, in which the animal emits a high-pitched sound which bounces off of objects. When the bat hears the sound, it tells the bat information about the object's shape, direction, distance, and texture. Look, these fruit bats are eating some fruit. The rainforest is very important to the way we live. Plants from the rainforest are used to make many products we use every day, such as rubber, resins, waxes, essential oils, gums, latex, lubricants, as well as fruits, nuts, and spices. Many of the rainforest plants also contain medicines that keep us healthy. Many of these medicines are used to treat cancer, heart disease, and high blood pressure, just to name a few. The scarlet spirella flag plant is used to relieve coughs, treat eye irritations, stop nosebleeds, and treat stomach aches. The elanciopod plant has many different medical uses. The Swiss cheese plant does not grow Swiss cheese like you might think. It has edible fruit that tastes like a banana and a pineapple combined. The people who live in the rainforest believe that the Swiss cheese plant also contains some medical properties. The papaya plant contains edible fruit and juice. It is used by the people who live in the rainforest to treat worms. Tropical rainforests only cover about 2% of the Earth's surface, yet 50 to 90% of the world's animals and plant species live in the rainforest. Every year, 750 million acres of the rainforest are being destroyed. Sadly, this is happening for many different reasons. The rainforest trees are being cut down for paper, telephone books, toilet paper, furniture, firewood, and building materials. Once the forest is cleared, many people decide to move out of the crowded cities into the cleared forest areas. Some of the rainforest land is being bought and used for pasture land for cattle ranching. Other parts of the rainforest are being destroyed for mining gold. Natural disasters, wars, and the construction of dams are also causes that are leading to the destruction of the world's tropical rainforests. If we do not stop the destruction of the rainforest, soon there will not be any left. We will no longer have the plants that give us the medicines we need to live. Food crops such as bananas, coffee, cocoa, and many more of the other products it supplies us with will no longer be around for us to enjoy if the rainforest is destroyed. Even kids can help save the rainforest. Would you like to know how? One of the best things that kids can do is to conserve and recycle paper. If we use both sides of the paper and recycle all of our paper instead of throwing it away, we will not need to cut down more rainforest trees to make new paper. So now you've learned all about the rainforest and what it does. Now it's up to us to save it.